Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder at the Little Mermaid. Ooh. Hello. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? He's got shears. He's got stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman's place down at the docks. Who are you, sketchy guy? Trapdoor in the ceiling. Empty bed, not warm. Somebody didn't sleep there. We've got blue flowers. And a locked door. Oh, there's a... I didn't even realize there's a whole dead body here. So we've got connecting trapdoors. Dandelions? Revenge. Man is not breathing. Walking cane. Ring with ruby. Is this Willard Wright? To my dear Maurice. Oh no, this is Maurice. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud beast master, I've attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it'll reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awaken, proud beast initiate. Wait, so this... He's attended a funeral and accepted the keepsake, which I'm assuming is the idol. But this is... his name's Maurice. Oh, hello. Alarm, alarm, a break-in. Henry Parker, watchman. Okay, before I forget, you're... This guy is Maurice. This is Henry Parker. Okay. All right. Oh, hello. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evan's musical performance on September 9th. Event shall commence circa 11 p.m. I'm guessing you're Evan. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. A violin, a key, and a Navajo folding blade. Okay, so we don't know his first name or second name. Evans could be either. Wanted! Robert Redruth, escaped convict, reward £50. That's the guy who was outside the window. Dandelion room. Willard Wright! Wait, that was Willard Wright! Wait, who the heck is Maurice then? Who's Maurice? Were you staying in a room that wasn't yours? Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. Dear Oscar Boyton, it has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. So he's a smuggler. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. So then, is he smuggling that convict? Is he hiding the convict in his gin barrels? Oscar Boyton. Oscar Boyton. And this guy is some kind of Evans. We'll just put it in the first slot first. I don't know if that's his first name or second name. Tab. We've got Green, Briage, and Blair. They're all drinking wine. I think I remember this one from the demo. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A hand of cards. Small sword, key, 7 pence. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. hand of cards. To Annie. You're beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. I'm guessing that's John over here who wrote this to her. Okay, so we've got John and Annie. What's your last name though? We've got John and Annie. Okay. And what about you? Who are you? Just deal the next one. It's all luck anyway. 3 shillings. We've got a dagger. More cards, a key. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves support on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Does he work for Boynton here in the inn? Or is this the guy who got in contact with him? This clue's been added to the thinking panel. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got names here. So we've got AG, WW, who is Willard Wright, ME, AG, JB, OB, AG, JB, AB. So we know John is with Annie, so their last name starts with B. So they're the Blairs. They're the Blairs. Evans is the only one with an E, so his first name is... Wait, this is Maurice! Maurice Evans. Wait, so Maurice was in a cult? Is that what's happening right now? And then this is Ash Green? No. Maybe they're not married. Maybe they're not married actually. AG? Maybe she's Annie Green then? And then he's... Oh wait, maybe they're the Brioches and not Blairs. Okay. So that's John Brioche. This is Ash Blair, Annie Green. Okay, cool. Blank crept into Blank's room through the blank. So we know for sure that was a trap door. While Blank and Blank and Blank were playing cards with loud music. So John Brioche, Annie Green, and Ash Blair. A fight ensued upstairs and Blank got stabbed with a blank. So let's go back upstairs so we can look at all the clues here. Actually, wait a second. There was a clue over here, right? With who's staying in what room? Ash Blair! This guy! Dagger. Because this is Ash Blair's room and he used the trap door. Oh my god, we're thinking so hard, you guys. Ash Blair used a dagger. No! No! Wait, okay, if Ash Blair was upstairs with Willard Wright, then he can't be here playing cards. Maurice Evans? Who else is... I mean, was he playing cards? He was playing cards at one point. Oscar Boynton? Yes! A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trap door to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm assuming that he kept the idol in that music box container. And now Ash Blair has that golden idol in his possession. Now, I think those were all of the scenarios that were included in the demo. So from here on out, it's completely new gameplay to me. Let's watch this cutscene, shall we? Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. I, a deranged convict, did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died, and I will make it worth your while. Oh, he knows who died, huh? Willing to pay some money for it, too. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance, The Intoxicating Dinner Party. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff here. I didn't mean to go upstairs. Oh, child. These sure are fine coats. What are you taking from them? An expensive cigar? Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco. Oh my god, wasn't Ash Blair a name that was in the combustion scene? Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I am back, David. Okay, this is Little Pip. What a name. We've got coats, an overcoat and a hat, an overcoat and a hat, some cigars. So this is Ash Blair's coat. It's March 1st, 1788. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I'm certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. Okay, we're bringing the Cloudsleys back. Okay. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley, March 5th, 1788. She's being courted by a number of gentlemen, by cousins. Mary Richards. We don't have her person in our book yet, so we'll just have to remember that. Ooh, a syringe? A syringe with some liquid left in it. Was someone poisoned? Let's go upstairs since we already kind of went in there. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Was someone's food poisoned? Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to figure out seating arrangements. Why does nobody finish their food? Full glass of cloudy liquid untouched. Salad untouched. A partially empty glass of clear liquid. I want to assume that this is where the kid was sitting, but what is this plate? Oh, that's a cigar. Yeah, maybe this is where the kid was sitting. He's like, I don't like salad and I can't drink, so I'm just gonna have this water. But I mean, this could very easily be alcohol as well. This could be juice. I don't know. Okay. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief. Okay, so is this Miss Mary Richards, right? Mary Richards? It's poison! Nobody touch a thing and nobody move! I'll send for a doctor right away. And here's Edmund Cloudsley again. He's got 2 keys on him. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. Is this Batley? Or no, this is Batley, right? He looks familiar. I feel like we've seen him before. You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot. Okay, this sounds like a Batley. Pack of cards, and he's only got 2 shillings. I'm gonna say this is Peter Batley. Killed his aunt. Miss Cubert! The lady is not breathing and her face is blotched. That's Rose Cubert. An opaque bottle labeled water. Roast. Salad bowl. A half-full carafe of amber liquid labeled brandy. a half-full bottle of red liquid labeled wine. Labeled wine. An almost full carafe of yellow liquid containing lemons. Okay, so the yellow is lemonade. It's juice. A half-empty bottle of cloudy liquid labeled peptic tonic. Man, people really out here with acid reflux, huh? Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you'll feel better. What? 1 shilling. Sounds like someone had a book of aphorisms. He's got the same keys as Edmund Cloudsley. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Well, he does have a shilling. So Peter Batley was sitting... Oh, we are going to have to figure out seating arrangements. Oh, this house is so big. The Golden Idol. Wait, Cloudsley hired Ash Blair to retake the Golden Idol from Willard Wright. Okay. April 2nd, 1788. Well, Edmund. You seemed pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. January 8th, 1788. Edmund Cloudsley. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks. So, Brotherhood of Masks was from the last case. This was for Willard's death. Dear Uncle. February 1st, 1788. Dear Uncle, I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you're too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It is a small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it in present. Truly yours, Peter Batley. We see that he's still in debt. Door's locked. Who's staying here? Remember to take the 4th one from every row. 4th one of what? Another locked door. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. Oh my god, yeah, there's voodoo stuff here. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid, partially empty. So, the one who lives here might be female? I don't know too many men who believe in love potions. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. So if this is Edmund, then we know he would only be drinking peptic tonic. No alcohol. He does have opium in here. February 10th, 1788. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Oh yeah, Sebastian had moved her. He had given her his land and everything in his will. So I'm thinking that she's talking about Peter Batley. March 6, 1788. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Okay, sincerely, Rose Hubert. So she wanted to get rid of her son. That sucks. Mrs. Baker, starting date 1787, August 1st. Position housemaid. Yearly wage £9. Okay, so now we go downstairs. Yeah, here we are. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. This looks like the flyer that the Pear Brothers had. Monkey Man 2, Tooth for Tooth. Okay, we've got a series going on. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Who does it belong to? We've got duplicate keys. So someone forged some keys. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. I'm betting that's the poison. Set of lockpicks. Ash Blair. Pistol, dagger. David. Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. David. I wonder if David is this one. The guy who Peter Batley is putting the crime on. And this must be Mary's father. Lothar Richards, probably. And Rose Hubert is the deceased. Paint. A sealed pot labeled print paint. Down with parasites! Too long have they feasted on our blood and sweat. Oh no. The bourgeoisie is going down. Stick of candles. April 7th. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Porteous, the wise slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Mrs. Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Okay, these are orders. Mr. Walker. I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker. I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day twice on the days I have visitors. N.B.? David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Okay, so David Gorin's room, I think, is the one with the Ash Blair tobacco. With the cigars. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. March 4th, 1788. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you'll be no longer a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. Okay, so Ada has a husband. So she can't be Love Potion Girl. But she, Miss who? Miss Lucia over here likes to read spicy novels, so... Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Oh, that's Brian. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. Therefore, prepare some alternative side dish. Okay, Miss Richards does not eat meat. Let's fill these names in first. We've got so many names here. Brian Walker. So, we can now start filling in the seating arrangements. So, for sure, Little Pip is drinking lemonade. This guy's probably Edmund's son. Edmund Cloudsley is not allowed to drink wine. Mary Richards does not eat meat. Now we have to figure out where Peter Batley was sitting and where the father was sitting. Most likely, the father was here between Edmund and Mary. And then Peter is here. No. I mean, I guess we do have to account for Rose Kubert. Let's explore. He has a fork. Wait, he has a fork. Wait, which place is missing a fork? The steak. We'll come back to the dinner table, okay? Ash Blair, this is, what was his name? David Gorin? Cabinet kitchen. What does that mean? Oh, this room right here? Oh, good question. Little Pip? Oh my god! Oh no! Little Pip lives there? This guy's probably Edmund's son. Okay. Well, let's move on back here. Blank wanted blank dead, and thus blank poisoned the... And thus blank poisoned the... It was water, right? In a bag. Because we saw all of the fake keys from up here. Wait, from up here? From up here? Wait, that's Ada's room. Ada? Ada and... Wait, Ada wanted someone dead? No way. Ada Baker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus David Gorin, because... No. I was only thinking David Gorin because the bag is right out here, but if she threw it out from her room... But it doesn't make sense. Oh, secret codes? Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as denominator of value has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it's a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Wait, so that would explain her code here. Remember to take the fourth one from every row. But the fourth what? The fourth one from every row? What does that mean? We know Mary Richards does not eat meat. We know Peter Batley has a fork. He's holding a fork, so the only place where a fork is missing is this spot right here. Wait a second! Partially smoked cigar. Wait, I completely disregarded this. This is Lothar. So, okay, so Peter Batley's here, Lothar Richards is here. Feel good about that. I feel really good about that. Mary would have to be right there. Mary would have to be here. We got it! By the grace of God, we've got it! So Rose Kubert drank the Pepto! It was in the Pepto! Okay, and hid the necessary key in a bag. Steward. Wait, steward. Vanguard steward? Wait, what was it? No. Final steward? Wait, the stewards are involved. No. One of our stewards upon you. So Ada was a steward. The Brotherhood of Masks. She was part of the cult. It's not Dark Hand or Monkey Man because those are part of the comic. Every row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. R? No, do we include Dear Ava? 1, 2, 3, 4. V, 1, 2, 3, 4. R? That doesn't spell anything. Remember to use the fourth one in every row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. It is Dark Hand. It is Dark Hand. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Dark Hand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison. I cannot believe how close we were. And I completely discounted the Dark Hand because it was part of the comic. But you guys, like I had that section down pat. I had the whole conspiracy laid out. It was just the letters. Dang, I really should have paid attention to the cipher there, huh? We're gonna go ahead and continue with the gameplay. We are on episode 6, chapter 2. Chapter 2, The Cursed Inheritance. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Okay, so what do we got here? Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Billy Cracker. Oakwood Gang. Brawler Robber. Hardy Abe. Burkham Workhouse. Brawler. Has a cart. Little Billy. Hobbs Gang Burglar. Enters through chimneys. Okay, Santa Claus. Jack Nails. Timberbrook Inn. Burglar. Picklock. Okay, they're trying to steal the golden idol, I'm assuming. Box of confectionery, someone likes their sweets. We've got hats here. That's gonna be important. Oh, the action's happening now. Okay. All right. Who's this? Wait, is this Ash Blair? The man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. EC. So that's Edmund Cloudsley. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions. And be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up that stiff. Got a scarecrow in the coffin, so they were gonna use that to move they used the scarecrow to replace whatever dead body they were trying to get. And this is Ada Baker! By the gods, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the Southern Road, leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, then left. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. I'm assuming this man right here is Walter Keane, this fellow with the fancy hat. Okay, so I'm just right away gonna put in his name as Walter Keane. Wow, we've got a huge story to fill out this time. What's this thing? Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. David Gorin. Sorry, so not Ash Blair. That's David Gorin. Mrs. Lucia Smith. You will taste any food you cook before it is presented to me. Okay, so I'm just getting the faces wrong now. Little Pip. You are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. So Golden Doubloon, I'm assuming. Pip's here under the table. Go, Coin, go! Coin. Because he's a doubloon, get it? Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Alright. There's the idol! A small weight is tied to a pulled down lever at the back of the idol. So this is not the combustion symbols. That's different. Nails. He's part of a gang. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we agreed. W.K. Walter Keane? Set of picklock, saw, loaded pistol. Okay, he's the picklock, or lock picker. He's one of the brutes. He's got a club. What's this? They broke in. Okay. Shard from a vase. A rotten apple and a green apple. Well, I don't know why that's significant. What are you doing in here? Vacuum V1. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Okay, so that's not what we saw. This looks like what we saw. Vacuum 2. Attempted with this input, and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously, still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for upside down J input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If the eye is blue, you can only perform the upside down J input, and it will turn red afterwards. Wait, the dot and upside down J? Spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust a target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed the dot upside down J before it. Press the trigger. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded, and the glass shards flew everywhere. Unknown effect 14. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. He was trying to bring something back to life. That's why we have a rotten apple and a green apple. What else you got? What else you got? Gold filtering. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target, for example. Seawater? Seawater has gold in it? However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. Second step, aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. Okay, well, I think whoever this guy is, I don't know who you... Are you Edmund Cloudsley? He does have an EC here on his pajamas. I've never seen him without his wig. Let's fill that out. Edmund Cloudsley. Wigless Cloudsley. We do know these two are part of the gang, so let's pick up their names once we go back outside. So, who is the locksmith? Jack Nails was the picklock. Oh wait, it was picklock! Wait, I'm not crazy! And then, of course, we have two different guys, two different brawlers. I want to say Billy Cracker, Brawler Robber. Brawler has a cart. Oh, wait, maybe this is Hardy Abe, because there is a cart right here. Hardy Abe. Let's put Hardy Abe. Hardy Abe. What a strange name. There we go. Okay, so those are all correct. We now have to fill out... Why do we have sigils here? Oh, it could be blue or yellow. Oh, criminy. Let me see what this scroll says, because there is just so much information here. Blank needed a blank. Blank needed a blank, okay. Blank, along with accomplices, delivered a blank. Upon entering, blank suddenly blank. Blank. So somebody did something to somebody else. Meanwhile, blank, blank. The amount of blank in a sealed blank. When blank and blank entered the room, so these are the robbers. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the idol, I'm assuming, do we have the idol? Wait, we don't have the idol as an option here. Oh, the air maybe, because it was a vacuum. The air exploded. The air exploded and killed them both. Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. Well, that's unfortunate for them. Let's figure out this sigil stuff, shall we? Where are you, Edmund? Give me your notes. Okay, so we know dot upside down J does something with a... No, let's not assume that. Hold on. There was a little thing about the dot J's and J's. No, it was just, it's ready for input. Decrease the amount of air in a sealed vase. Yeah, I feel good about that. So it exploded when the guys came in, when the brawlers came in. Blank needed a blank though. Who the hell are we talking about here? A corpse. A coffin. Somebody needed a dead body. Oh, duh! Edmund Cloudsley needed a dead body. He was experimenting with the idol. Upon entering, blank suddenly... How was David Gorin killed? Looks like he was clubbed. That would align with the weapons that we have on our guys over here. Hardy Abe suddenly clubbed David Gorin. Oh no, something's wrong! I think one of these three is wrong. Let's reread his notes. I think this is significant because it tells him to hold the trigger down, Because if you see here too, the dot J turns into a J. So the dot J... What does that mean? I don't know what I'm looking at right here with the glyphs. It's so confusing. This is gold. So maybe we could put gold here. Circle. Freezing is the first step for this combination, and then it turns into spontaneous combustion. Is this symbol freezing then, because it's the first step? Water? Water, and then heat? Maybe? Could be rudimentary for it. Apple. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. So I think freezing still makes sense here because he's stopping the flow of time, right? I could be completely wrong about this. I could be BSing this, pulling this out of my ass. So J, freezing the time and then resetting it, but we don't have anything in regards to that. It could be matter. Wait, we don't even have that symbol. We don't even have that sigil. What am I doing? What about the squares though? Where's the squares? Squares for the vacuum. Air? Vacuum is air? So then, what are these? Increase, decrease? That's the only thing that somewhat makes sense. No? Other way around? No. I have the upside down J. By the way, I know I'm blocking it. I have the upside down J as increased and the dot upside down J as decreased. Maybe it is matter. That's matter! Okay, so we got that right. So now we just have to figure out the order of events. Because we have 2 or few slots that are incorrect. Okay, let's change this. Let's change this because I don't feel good about it. Let's change those. Edmund Cloudsley, being the only one in this room, right? He used the vacuum, so he... Yes, he increased the amount of... Do we want to say matter or air? It's just air. Inside of a sealed vase. When Hardy Abe and Jack Nails entered the room, the vase exploded. Right? Wait, that's right! To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keene pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Oh, we're so good at this, guys. We're so good at this. Oh, we've got a scarecrow here. Cutscene. Okay, so authorities are now at the cabin. Then, Sir Coroner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. That's not true. He was hiding in a chest. I mean, glad you're alive, but... Glad you're alive, Goran, but that is false, sir.